Now here's Morant. Here he goes, and they pick up 2.
Well, it's almost impossible to stay in front of Morant. He's just so quick on the drive.
Lever kicks to English. Shot clock at 6. Denver needs to get off his shot. A shot by Issel, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Here's Lever. Thompson outside. Lever the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And Denver has possession. 6-point game. Lever passes to Jokic. That ball. Great assist by Lever.
Well, look, just a few years ago, that's a bad shot. Not anymore.
And you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
And the layup falls. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Here's Issel, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got his second basket.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lever kicks to Jokic. Pass to Thompson. Denver passing it around. English looking around. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lever has the open look. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Morant. Basket good. He's got 6.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Trailing by 5. Taken away by Williams. Jordan against Thompson. Fades back. Jordan with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. For the Nuggets, Allen Iverson's checked in for Thompson, and it's Abdul Rauf in for Lever. 1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Iverson outside. To the left side wing. Here's Jokic. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Taking a look at the Nuggets. They've got English. Abdul Rauf is out there with Iverson. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Issel in a power forward.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Issel. Scoreless thus far. To the left wing. Pocket 6. Here's Abdul Rauf. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Lewis. Pass to Cousins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Denver trails by 9. Iverson outside. Here's Abdul Rauf. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Dikembe Mutombo, Byron Beck, Kiki Vandeweghe, Fat Weaver.
Iverson outside. Pass to Beck. Here's Vandeweghe. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Denial.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Harden. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Vandeweghe. Brooks covering. Here's Beck. Rebound by Wallace. Outside Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got his first points in this one.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Denver trails by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Iverson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Denver calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Reese. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Seldom lets it fly from 3, but Reese has been working on that shot.
Denver trails by 12. Lever taking his time here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And Beck gets it to go.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Now, here's Thompson. 9 feet out, and it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Harden bounce pass. Jordan left side.
Well, I like how he brought the defender in close. Good work to get to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Denver making a switch here. And so Jordan nails both of them. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Whistle. Jordan against Lever. Jokic with a screen on Jordan. And here's Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Lever's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Harden. In traffic, Harden puts it in.
How about the effort from Harden, pushing past the contact inside?
Denver trails by 9. Denver passing it around. Pass to Whistle. Here's Abdul Rauf. Another 3 for Denver.
Well, in terms of points per attempt, the corner 3 is one of the most efficient shots in the game.
Jordan outside. Here's the 3. Wallace finds Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Michael Jordan drops the hammer.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Harden against Abdul Rauf. Pass to Whistle. Lets a floater go. Stolen by Harden. Williams dishes to Wallace. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Kicks it out to Jordan. Jordan drills the 3.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
.44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jokic on top. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Back to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. That shot off. Here's look at that!
That's just unbelievable. Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Here's Abdul Rauf. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Abdul Rauf's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Jordan. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so we conclude the first half. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So on the floor for Denver, Allen Iverson out there with Lever. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's English. And it's Issel in at the 4. Irving against Lever. Irving kicks to Lewis. Here's Rose. Denver grabs the miss. Issel passes to Iverson. Beautiful finish from Iverson inside.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Here's Lever. Still without a basket. Pass to Jokic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Robert Williams. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, guys, I've been around this game for a long time, and I've never seen someone like Jokic. A giant man with point guard skills.
Now here's Irving. Williams trying to break free.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Allen Iverson.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
Brooks checked in for Derek Williams. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. That one goes in.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down.
Now, here is Irving. Doesn't go for him. Great defense that time from Lever. Pass to Jokic. Launches it. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
Defensively, you do not want to see Jokic heat up from out there.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Jokic has gone 3 of 3 from the arc, 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Battling inside, Jordan gets what he wants.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Denver trails by 10. Lever the bounce pass. Iverson kicks to Lever. Over to the left wing. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Now here's Jordan. 21 points in the game. And Jordan throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. On offense, here are the Nuggets, trailing by 10. Lever, the pass to Issel. The layup missed. 1:46 left to play in the third. It's stolen by Lever. Iverson outside. Shoots over Jordan. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
On the wing, Jordan. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. English with some nice defense. Denver trails by 8. Iverson outside. English with a screen on Jordan. And it's Iverson missing. Iverson's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. English with the steal. Lever kicks to Jokic. Can't fall. Great assist by Lever. Jokic has got 21.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And the basket by Harden.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Iverson outside. To the inside. Jokic rising up.
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jordan outside. Five on the clock. Jordan hits despite the contact.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. They lead by 8, and we'll be back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Derek Williams. Irving is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Denver trails by 10. Here's Abdul Rauf. Cousins pulls it in. Murray against Irving. Shoots from the elbow. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
Here's Abdul Rauf. And the 3 off target. Jordan against Abdul Rauf. Got a piece of it.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Murray, good.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Here's Jordan. Smooth finish by Jordan in the interior.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Whistle. Murray outside. A 3-pointer, no good. Irving finds Williams. Now Irving lets it go from deep. Whistle grabs the board. In the corner, Murray with it. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Murray.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Jordan! And he hits from 17.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Denver trails by 14. Timeout called. Nuggets.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Home team on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Jokic. Almost, but it rolls out.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Reese. 6 on the shot clock. Denver trails by 14. Here's Lever from deep. Iverson. That ball. Great assist by Lever.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Here's Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 33 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Nice D from Williams. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 12, Ja Morant.
Denver trails by 13. Outside Lever. Here's Jokic. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Williams. Now Rose. It's Morant in the corner. Rose passes to Williams. Rose in the post. Defended by Lever. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Jokic, the Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. Morant outside. Over English. And it's Morant missing. Issel passes to Lever. Now here's Iverson. There's the triple. That ball. Great assist by Lever. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game's pretty much over. Furious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Make some noise.
19 seconds left in the game. The steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tipped away. And stolen by Billups. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Jordan.